Hi guys, welcome to my stream today, November 10, 2021. So, yeah, before we start, I hope everyone is trading well and having a profitable gains today. BTC and ETH have just reached a new record high a while ago. Anyway, so I think let's start. Let's start first with BTC and then the rest some altcoins. The one that I highlighted, these are the ones that I traded today. Though I think um oh, mana is open and close long. Yeah, I forgot to include mana there. But that's just so let's begin first with BTC. Let me just look at the BTC performance. Actually, I'm looking at it a while ago because it just hit 69,000. So if you look at the monthly performance of BTC from 2011 to 2021, average for um, November is actually the biggest gainers over this months up. Yeah, that's November, I think. So if ever it hit this 54% upside for this month, that would be a possible 76,600 by the end of the month, or the highest at the end of this month. But anyway, let's look at again the others, which is 89. Yeah, if it's hit the 3.79 trillion dollars, I'm still maintaining the 300,000 as a possible hyperbullish target for this cycle, though I think it might be extended because for the first two cycles it's normally 4 years, last for 4 years, and I think for this year it might be extended. Anyway, on conservative note, I'm looking at 119,000 as a possible year-end target. So let's go back here. Yeah, I think if you have, yeah, I didn't change anything. If you have watched my stream at the beginning of the year, I think I remain my instance. Though there are some, I think there are some, what's that? There are some revisions, but the long term target's still the same. The longer target for me is actually BTC will hit at least uh, gold market cap, and that would more or less around 600,000 at at the minimum, if ever. So anyway, let's look at on the what's that, short term targets for this. Well, actually, I'm looking at it a while ago, and I have some TPs, though I think I did not include it here because this one mostly it's FTX, though I record some Bitsy transaction. But if you look at the ROE, it's mostly just FTX because the other exchange have no shareable PNL to begin with. But if ever they have that, maybe that will be easier and I can share more. So ETH, Ethereum, yeah, I have closed some positions and then I relong again. And then uh, LTC, though I close at this point, I still have remaining LTC, and then even this XRP. Oh, I think I did not include the one that I closed, but I'm still maintaining also an open position in it. And then CHR, well, I just tipped so early and it moved higher than 1.3. So anyways, so let's look back here. Anyway, congratulations to those who have long position. I think at the beginning of the year, I I'm always been saying that most of my positions are longs. Though I have some shorts sometimes, but it's more on a scalp only. Is this the yeah, yeah. Oh, but let's use the daily. And let's use the regular one. Well, so far, based on my experience, or yeah, I'm actually looking at the volume profile on how it performs also on my actual trade. So far, it seems good in my opinion. As much as possible, I just want to make it simple and just use some of the basic indicators only. Yeah, because for me, the simpler the better, or less complicated, much better. The lesser is more for me. Because there's a lot of indicators actually, but you know, just use whatever might fit you, as long as it gives you a profitable gains. So for this one, we'll use this EMA, and the point of control around this 60,700 as our support area. So that will be our support area here. Daily. Okay. Normally, when I use the volume profile, this is now free for free subscribers like me. I normally point it to the support and the recent, of course, the recent candle, until the recent candle. So, support area there. But we'll use this trend line resistance now will become our support area, which is the 65,780. This one. Next target is, though my still open position is that I have a TP at 70,000 area before I stream. I think it's always been there. Yeah, actually some of which. And though I scalp, I'm still maintaining that until it hit a target, and then we'll just reopen a new one. We'll just 76,600. Where's it? So 76,600. This is our possible month-end closing price if average returns. Average at average returns 2011 to 2020. So, I mean, November should be November. Yeah, because there's a lot of months. So actually we're nearing on that 76,600, though currently, yeah, I think so, it's possible. So that's more or less 54% from month on month returns. So anyway, so I think that's it. I'm looking at 76,600 for this month. And then the immediate support I'm looking at is this one. The previous trend line resistance will become our support area, which is the 65,700. If it breaks this level to this point of control here, and also the EMA 30 at 60,700. So I think that's it for now. Long-term target or year-end target still the same, which I explained at the beginning of this stream. Also, let's try to check on this one. What's this? The Renko chart. Though we'll just remove all the drawings. So this bar is 3,000. So it's just right. So you can see that it just reached the 69,000. So for next target, that will be, we'll just add another 3,000. So that will be 72,000 plus 3,000, that will be 75,000 area. So yeah, it's, for me, it's simpler to look at for the Renko chart. When did I started using it? I think I just started using it just this year. Also, I just forgot the month. But yeah, I think it's actually, it's also good, even if without indicator you can trade it as it is. So our next target here is just add 3,000, and the next bar will be 72,000. But I think 75,000 will be the best, which is also close to that possible month end returns we are looking at, which is close to 76,600. The support I'm looking at is at least at this area, the previous top, which is that, which was this, I think this is $63,000. So uh, so I think that's it for it. So if you have used it, more or less, because you will want, normally when I'm using it at the first bullish bar or bearish bar, I normally make a test long here or test short if I see this bearish bar. So if ever, that will be more or less, if you're still holding it, it's still 91.57% without leverage. If you're using leverage, then just multiply it by then. So I think that's it for BTC. And what else can I have? Nothing more to add actually. So if you have some questions, wow, yeah, maybe let's look at this one, LTC, later. So maybe, oh, well, I'm good. Um, Trading well. And of course, gaining well. Gaining well. Yeah, I think mostly it's BTC, ETH, Litecoin, and what's that? CHR. But yeah, most of my gains today are actually that. I think even at the previous videos, normally I'm trading this one, the top three. Though currently, I mean, over the previous months, I think I trade other altcoins. But yeah, I think from January until to date is my biggest gains are BTC ETH and Ethereum perpetual. And then from that gains, I created an FTX account, and that's account is mostly, I mean, all gains from that Bitsy exchange. Oh, trading template. Yeah, actually you can. Yeah, it's actually shared already. I don't know if it's okay to share it in the chat, but yeah, you can see it if ever. I just don't know. I think it's okay. So what EMA is that? EMA, actually EMA that I use is 30 and 60, and then the source is open, high, low, close. Because yeah, for me it fits me, though I think most are using 50, 100, and 200 EMAs as length, and the source is close. Well, I don't know. For me, it's okay. I think it fits me to use that. I use the 30 days because for me it's a 1 month, and then 60 days for 2 months. And then sometimes I'm also using this one for less noise chart. So next is yeah, let's go back. Let's go to this one. Remember yesterday, because I tipped at 258, and then I relong at where is that? Where's my transaction for the day? I relong at 264.77. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I remember I did not update it November 9 and 10, 10 and 9. Yeah, and we have unstable internet, so I did not make a journal in it. Anyways, so yeah, what I remember is that I tip it at 258, and then today I buy at 264, and then I tip it some at 275 and 290 area. And then I still have one at 300. I don't know if it hit it. More or less it hit it because it went high as what that uh 302. So thanks. Thanks for Litecoin. What I did is that, well, actually, I'm watching it on 1 hour time frame, and then it's just I'm waiting for a pullback, and um, when I saw this one, the point of control here, which is 280. No, no, no. Wait, I don't want. I think I used the 1 hour here. I saw something here that made me uh, at this one on 1 hour time frame. Let's, yeah, let's add this. The EMA and the point of control is jive together or in confluence together. So I make a transactions. Actually, it's here because this is a bullish engulfing. That's 264, right? So I entered at 264 at these levels because this is already a bullish engulfing. This is just a test long. And since it continue, then I TP'd. I tip it first at 275 because that's the previous highs here, and then it continue, and then I tip it at 290, and the next one is 300. How did I get that? That 300 is actually in jive with this one, the Renko chart, which is the resistance of this bar. So the next bar will just add $15 from it because every bar using the Renko chart is $15. So normally I'm using the chart, I candlestick and the Renko chart together. So yeah, actually I'll still try to trade this one again. Yeah, I just forgot to settle it in Litecoin. Yeah. Because most of my settlements right now is in USD and USDT. So yeah, let's see. My target still is the possible triple top at previous high or all-time high, which is more than $400. I think at $400 I will be good, if ever. So I think that's it for Litecoin. So the support I'm looking at is we'll use this one as a support. The previous highs, which is 232. Actually, I still have a posting here, 232. And then if it break that 232, possibly within this uh, point of controls around the 200 area. But I think 232 will hold. Anyway, let's see. And it's already at 81. Remember, I adjusted my divergence indicator over the because I observed that some of the crypto right now are actually overextending to that more than 90 RSI as overbought level. So I adjusted that to 90 area. And that's why you see me what's this? Entering at 264 because I was thinking at the when I trade that because it's already at that RSI, but yeah, I just remembered that I adjusted my RSI to 90, so I there's still a quite room for possible trade, though it's just 25% of my normal position trade. So I think that's it for Litecoin. Litecoin is actually one of yeah, I think top two when it comes to my trades in my Bitsy trades. I think it's Ethereum, Litecoin, and then BTC. That's based on percentage gains. I not percentage gain. I mean in dollar gains. So next is H bar by any chance. Oh, okay. Let's see. Kin prep. Kin prep. I think what I remembered here is that at 10,000, I think. 10,000 is the stop loss that what I remember previously. Anyway, let's H bar. Yeah, let's look at H bar. I don't know what happened to H bar. But H bar is actually one of the coins that I bought for my office mate. Yeah. I'm not actually managing his account, but I do I do trade his account. I mean her account. She's actually my previous boss in a bank. What's that error there? In a trust bank and trust banking group of a bank in a local bank here in the Philippines. So when did I bought it? I I forgot when did I bought it, but I think I bought it here. I almost forgot. But I'm still holding it. Actually, it's on the savings or still earning. So we'll use that's at the middle. We'll use this one. So most of the buyers from there or most of the transactions are held within this area. So the 39 cents. So we'll use that as a support area, though it's within or more or less at the middle of this channel. What did I use there? And the last, maybe I'll use this one. The last one. So most of transactions are done within 39 to 34 cents. So we'll just check this one, and it's it's been quite. This is the diverge. What's that? Golden cross. And if you look at it, the point of control and the EMA 30 uh, is the same, almost the same. I think it's the same. So we'll use this as our support area because most of the trading activity happened on 39 cents. Did I trade H bar? I think I trade H bar. I don't know. I forgot if I trade it in perpetual. So since that's the support, we're looking at the resistance will be the on conservative note. Of course, we'll use the all-time high, and then the trend line resistance after that. So if you look at, well, it depends on what you trade, but I'm still holding the one that I bought a few years ago because this is OKEX. I remember I'm still employed here in OKEX Philippines during that time. I remember. Anyways, so medyo matagal ako mag-hold, di ba? So normally I'm like that. Though futures is the one that gives me gain on short-term gains. Long-term gains, it's more on holdings. So yeah, I think at this area, if it's hit the all-time high, 2.41 for me is still attractive. But normally I trade it if the RRR is at least 2. Wait, let's try to look at though I might possibly wait for a pullback, at least a little pullback before I relong. So anyway, but if you plan to do it in tranches, like what I'm always been doing, you can buy and then, of course, TP at all-time high, and then stop loss will be posted upon reaching 100% of your position size. So I don't know what's your plan in it. So I think that's it for me for H bar. And actually, I like H bar because they also have allotted. Where's that? I think what's one of the biggest ecosystem allotment is H bar. Currently, if it's doing at 0.44, because they are will be using their token, so that will be around $4.7 billion. So that's actually a lot versus the rest. I don't know if I missed something here, but if ever, this is the one that I'm currently monitoring. So I'm a long term for H bar. Though I did not participate in the public sale, I'll just buy it within, I think on the first day. and buy. So I think that's it. I even lost on that, but yeah, I still holding it. So far it's good. So much. What's my plan for it actually? Yeah, I'll still hold it over the next couple of years. So at least you can see me when I buy a certain crypto. Normally it's for long term I buy, hold and stake, or I put it in earn. So H bar is just one of those, and then that I buy it just last year after the redenomination. I think I bought it at around $4 or $5. And yeah, I participated in dot crowd loan. So it will be locked for another 2 years if ever that project will win the auction. So yeah. So yeah, it really depends on your plan. So I think it's better if you have something for short term and also something for long term. And also part of your portfolio should also include stable coin or USD fiat, so that in case of market crash, market crash really, or yeah, a good opportunity to buy, then you can buy some. So what's next? Okay, done. Done. Done na tayo kay each bar. Ano ba to? If it's good to hold or should I concern? What's that? What's 5? I have a holding. Shiba. Actually, Shiba, I'm not looking at it because I think yesterday it break down from the 5,700 if I remember it correctly. And though I'm still holding mine. Wait, let's just hmm. Well, at this area, you can see that the RSI is already at below regular bullish, so I expect a possible bounce from here already. Wait, let's look at where the most transaction was, at what price. So because I remember it's 5,700 area, and then this is the lowest one, and then we'll use this one. So this is the support and the resistance we'll be looking at. This is the golden cross. So for me at this area, it's nearing the EMA 30. So as long as it hold from that area and break out this 5,700, I think it will continue to move higher and reverse this downtrend area. And if you look at the RSI, it's already at oversold already. So expect a possible bullish here. So that's my opinion. So anyway, let me also share mine because I know I am still holding the one that I bought. Actually, this is a long position. 7,309, I think. Yeah, with 4 zeros, of course. I will look for the X here. So XX, and I'm still maintaining the ETH at 5,000. And then Mana ETH also, and then where is that? So here, which is 7309. I'm still maintaining it, and my TP is the 10,000, or it will delete 10. So yeah, I'm just waiting at least for reversals from here, and then possibly I will add here so that it will my average will, or average entry price will at least go down a bit and then tip it from there. So yeah, let's see. So the support I'm looking at is the EMA 30, which is 4,700 area. Breakdown to that is the EMA 60, which is the 3.5. But I think 3.5. But the worst case is, of course, this area, if ever. It will continue to drop. This will be really a strong buying for me, if ever. So yeah, for me for now, I'll just wait. The bull run is not yet ended, so yeah, I think there's still a likely possibility that it will create a new all-time high, in my opinion. Oh, let's just create one. Why to why to no 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 dito ka. I just really don't like this one. This is actually like a doji, almost a doji, and a breakdown. Let's try to look at. Wait, let's try to look at the other shorter time frame. Yeah, even a shorter time frame, its RSI is also at oversold already. So anyway, let's see. But yeah, it need to break out this, or at least hold above the 5,700 area for me to consider it that it will reverse the downtrend area. So for now, even for this one, the Renko chart still at a bearish bar. But if you can see, this is the top here, so possibly it might hold and possibly reverse. So more or less within the next couple of days, we'll see a more clearer direction. So yeah, I think that's it for now. I will not trade it until it reach the 5.7, though I'm still holding the my personal long position. So I think that's it. It really depends on your plan. If it's futures, or if you have already if it's already 100% of your position, yeah, that's basically always put a stop loss after that, because what I'm doing is I do it in tranches, and you can see in my spreadsheet that I just use 25% or 50% of my normal position size, so I can still move around. But of course, if I already maximize and reach 100% of my position size automatic, I always put a market stop. So I don't want to, of course, hope and hope that it will move to the direction of my position. So yeah, that's it depends on your plan, but yeah, I think it might bounce within the next few days because it's already at oversold. So yeah, let's see if this EMA might hold. So yeah, I think that's it. The key point is at least a breakout, hold at the EMA and break out this 5.7 for it to make a reversal of this trend and an uptrend. However, if it break the EMA 30, worst case is of course this area and this one. the consolidation area, strong support area. So I think that's it for what's that, Shiba. Over the last couple of I think last I trade Shiba over the last few. Yeah, I remember this one. October 27. I trade most of my gains here are actually from Shiba, which you can see it's almost reached 4 digits. Though this is not one day, of course, it's a couple of days. So from October 7 to October 27. So I think same here, more or less. I think it's a couple of days for that 1,000, more than 1,000 ROE. At least this one is just October 12 to 27. So anyways, normally I'm using you can see that most of it are, sometimes I do have a different positions, but most of them are in isolated wallets. I don't choose a cross wallet, or even if I use a cross wallet, I will just use it for one contract. So then, I think na replyan ko na yung H bar eh. Ba't parang wala dito? Yeah. Si H bar yung last. So done na siya. So I think it depends on this one. Kasi concern niya kasi meron siyang position sa Shiba. So yun. Kasi kung magse-sell siya, if you sell now, it's already at, for me it's already at oversold. And if you sell now, kung ako if ever I hold that amount of Shiba, how much is that in X million something? I'd rather I will answer your question based on, of course, on my own personal trades if ever I hold your Shiba. I actually hold some Shiba based on here on my trading gains here from futures. I bought some Shiba also. So if ever, though I buy it low, if ever I bought it maybe around this area, I'd rather wait because the RSI is already at oversold. But of course, I will wait for a confirmation here before I might possibly add, so that at least my position or my holdings will average down a bit. So I think that's it. But for now, it's a wait for me. Kasi if ever you bought here and it's currently here, you should have had already sold it earlier. Anyways, crypto is really volatile and unpredictable. So how do we kin prep? Oh, kin. Actually, kin is here in FTX. Did I? Yeah. Actually, I'm looking at it a while ago. It's actually one of the biggest gainers. And I have a position on it. I think it's already 1,000 plus. But I think I did not share it there. I think so. I did not. I did not share it here, I think. It's still open actually. And I'm planning to tip it here at 22,000, I think. Yeah. At least I will tip it there because it's already 4 digits. So I'd rather tip it here and then I'll just relong if ever. So yon, then dito pala. I don't know if other exchange are offering it. So then si Kin. Saan na ba yan? Painless. Oh, Sabi niya, could we discuss ABA? Sure, you could share your ideas also regarding ABAX. Because I think I remember yesterday, more or less, buy at 80.88 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, sure, you could also so share your ideas here. So actually, it's restrained to YouTube also, but as much as possible, comment on trading view. Comment. And resist at 47. Yeah. Shiba. This one. Yeah, I could still say. Might be. But I hope it will hold at this area already. I'll just be waiting because my entry level is at, what's that? 7309. Where is that? I still have a long position, 7309. So I bought it even at the high because I'm expecting it to hit a new all-time high and delete that 10. So anyway, yeah, well, hopefully. And then, where and how did you learn to trade? Where and how do I learn to trade? Um, Actually, I started working in a trust banking group of a bank. So in there, they're offering you ITF, but I'm on the accounting side, so not more on the investing side of that trust banking group. So I started learning from there, though it's more on the bookkeeping side. And then from there, I think I transferred to other work, but um, I ended up and enrolling in a 6 month stock market crash course. That was, I remember, I forget the year, but just a few years. And then after that, I I got employed, or I was hired. Actually, one of my classmates in the SEC seminar for the stock brokerage, what's this? For certified securities representatives, one of my classmates hired me in their stock brokerage firm, and I ended up as a research of that company. And then from there, I learned Bitcoin. I think October or even earlier, but I just started buying Bitcoin October 2016. Though I think um, most of it, I think it's based on actual trades. I think I learn more on actual rather than reading or whatever. Because sometimes I feel sleepy reading. Though I read mostly Investopedia, I read about some indicators or whatever, and then I apply it in actual trades. And then what else? Yeah, I already done na siya. I'll just need to answer that so that I'll know where I ended up. I don't know kung ano yung nasabi ko dito. Welcome na lang. Oh, I think the last time I'm looking at Sol at 249 and possibly might hit 300 based on the current market cap. If ever the total market cap of crypto hit the 3.795 trillion dollars. But anyway, let's try to look at Sol. Solana. Because I did not trade it over the last couple of days. Oh, where is it? I think it's somewhere here. So this is the daily, because what I'm looking before is the 249 if I'm not mistaken. So let's just remove it, and it's already hit the TP. Actually, that's my TP also, but I ended up, where is it? Where's the Solana here? I ended up closing because I opened mana from there. That's what the last trade of mine. But the my TP supposedly here is, though it's just a short trade because this is futures. Though some of my futures also ended up, some of which are even, or I hold it for, I think more than or close to 1 month. So where is that? Oh, maybe the internet is lagging. So where is that? It's not showing. Let's just repeat it. Okay, there. 206 and then, oh, EMA is the 206. Hmm? Wala na naman. Well, for me, ayaw. So anyway, we'll just use the two POVs there, point of control, POCs anyway, sorry. So we'll use this EMA 30, which is also the previous highs here, as our strong support area. So next possible target here is, let's create just this one and this one. And I have this. I don't know, it seems like a possible cup and handle there. Though I'm not good in drawing, but I think it seems like a cup and handle. So possibly of course, we'll wait for the breakout at all-time high, which is the 267. Um, so which is the trend line resistance here. Oh, maybe let's use the other one. I'd like that, this one. So that. So if ever, possibly might hit. And then we'll look at pag nag-ano na siya, possibly at that area. At 372. Anyway, I'll try to use this one and extend. So, that, okay. So possibly more or less close to Fib 2.618. But of course, on conservative note, I will wait for a break out on that resistance area. But currently, right now, it's forming a No? Cat, no. Cat, cat, cat. Oh, dito kayo tabisin mo ito. Sorry, sorry. Is there a... this is 266.35. Yeah. Actually, yeah, there is. There is a bear here, which is this here. There's a bearish divergence within that two candles there in this area. Let's try to look at this one. There's the bear there. So it's actually good to also have the divergence indicator. So for this one, sorry. Ano ba yan? It holds at EMA 30, so I think it might retest the all-time high, which is the 268. I mean 200 something, 267 something. Wait, where is that? It's not, why 260 only? Because if on the daily, the high is 267. Let me check. Why is the difference highs? Anyways, we'll use the 267 as the high. So there, at least wait for me, I will wait for the closing of this one, closing of that. But I think it's already holding above the EMA as 60. Try to use the 1 hour. There, the bullish divergence. 2 minutes. There, the bullish divergence here. So we'll use this as on 1 hour time frame. Yeah, I don't know how you trade though. But yeah, there's already bullish divergence here. So we'll use that as our support area, which is around 230 something, 235 or 234. Normally I put some allowance, just a bit allowance, because I don't want to end up getting hit by a wick or closing my position as a wick. So let's just delete that one. And then there is a bullish engulfing here. So yeah, I think I'm more bullish on it. Where is our point of control here? Wait, let me just point of control at 200 area though. Yeah, I understand. Wait, let's try to use this one here. At least close above that. So on a 1 hour time frame, there is a bullish divergence, a bullish engulfing, and possibly it might break out the point of control, which I use on November 5 until the current uh, candle, which is around the 245. If I remember correctly last time, I think my TP is around 249, though I ended up closing my position at my stop loss. Possible TP, of course, the all-time high, which is 267, or at least the trend line resistance. I will just adjust it a bit. Oh, sorry. I'll just adjust it a bit. So if here, more or less 272 area, and then our support at 232. So from this area, normally of course, I measure the possible risk reward area. So if it did not hit at least 2, it's a no trade zone for me. But since it's uh more than my RRR requirement, I think I might possibly go long if ever I'll trade this asset. I think over the last couple of weeks, when I did trade Solana futures, I also converted the gains to Solana also. So I'm holding some Solana because I trade the Solana futures. So for now, that's it for now. Oh, we'll just extend that one there. And then let's just adjust it a bit. And yeah, as what I've said a while ago, it's a possible cup, I think, cup and handle that might possibly create a new all-time high to 372. Anyway, let's look at the other, what's this? Total crypto cap. Where is it? I remember this one. $300, more or less $300. If ever it maintains that 230, 2 point something market cap, but I think the market cap of Solana have already been higher. Let's just update it a bit. Just that. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'll just delete it and then we'll just copy it. So based on CMC data divided by, oh, where is that? Right back then. And this one. Oh, error. Where is that? I think this one. I'll just delete this one. Sorry. Control C. So more or less, of course, it will be much higher. 316. So of course, on conservative note, we'll just use the $300. $300, just a few dollars from previous 295. And then the next possible target will be the 232, which is a possible cup from here. The possible target, if this is a confirmed cup, though I'm not good at drawing actually. If ever, I don't know if I see it a possible cup though. So yeah. Anyway, now that's it for Solana, done. And then someone shared, sana yung, okay, replyan ko muna. Para tapos na. It's done. That's the last that I read. And then this one. Let's try to check this one. This is, so Avalanche. Let's try to look at the Avalanche. So at 90, it's looking at a possible target of 96 to 100 $14. So use a lot of fib and RSI. Before I'm also using the RSI, but when I learn about a divergence indicator, which is also an RSI with added bullish and bearish indicator. So you are seeing me using the divergence indicator now. So still, yeah, I think it's more also bullish on Avalanche. Didn't trade AVAX. I think I'm not holding AVAX. But I trade it, but yeah, I did not settle it in Avalanche. Well, anyway. So anyway, thanks for sharing. Visible Hawk 57644. Right? So next, so yun. One. Oh, CHR. I'm done. It's already, well, that's a very bullish candle already. Anyway, I tipped it so early at 1.03. Oh, because CHR, I don't know. I use this one. The high is 1.03, so that's why I tipped it there, and it continues there. Anyway, it's already 1.18, so I missed. I'm already happy with it anyway. So it's just a day trade. So that's even a 14% times 20%. I mean 20. Because I'm not, because that I use 20 leverage. I think that's the maximum for that asset. So you're normally seeing me trading futures at a maximum leverage 20, 100, or 101, depending on the asset. So supposedly that's even more. Anyway, congrats to those who have CHR, Chromia. Let's try to look at it. There might be some updates. Why is that trades? Normally, I'm using the coin market cap and I go to socials for whatever updates. What's that? Oh, they're also into NFTs and whatever. But it's just November 6th. Anyway, that's just the latest. What's next for this? Let's look at the RSI, divergence indicator. It might. So anyway, it's okay to have a TP as long as you're happy with your profit. And then since the market is open 24/7, you can easily re-enter the market. Well, that's my opinion. Watch out for possible rejection at that area at 80. What's that? 80.66. A possible pullback, and then will create a new all-time high from here. This is where the bullish golden cross. What's my entry price here? 88 and the 81. The one this one is day trade. This one just a few hours I think, and this one I open it November 8th. So it's a few days. The other one is just I think a few hours. And then it left me. It left me. Ang kulit lang. Yeah, kasi ano lang, 11:10. So within the day, just a few hours. Anyway, that's already 563. So I think I'm already happy with it. Actually, I'm already happy if ever that my gains is just zero point 0.6 on a daily basis. So yeah, I think it's already a decent gain if ever higher than 1% or points or 0. Or 0.6% on a daily basis. It's just an add-on if this is um, 3 digits, 4 digits, and whatever. OMG. So what's the next here? Try. Let's start to use this one. Yeah, I remember this one. Did not use it when I traded. Okay. So we'll use that as our strong support area, which is, oh, that's also my entry price a while ago on the one that I closed after. So we'll use that as a possible. There's a lot of transaction. I forgot. I also forgot to put the volume profile here. So if ever that I see it, I should have not TP'd and wait. Anyways, so next possible target already close to 1.61. It might possibly close to 1.5. Because what I've said is that most of the coins are actually overextending to more than 90 RSI. I don't know, it's just based on my observation on some coins that I trade. So anyway, let's see. I think it's unstoppable from here. I should have settled in CHR. Just kidding. What did I settle it? I settled in BNB and FTX, FTT. Yeah. So I'll just watch it, and once it pull back, of course, test long will be, of course, the previous high, which is the 1.03, which is my TP area there. So I might possibly wait here on pullback if ever it will pull back. And then yeah, the TP, I'll use the fib from there. So let's try to use the 3 hours. If you use this fixed volume profile, normally you should update it also to the current candle. Strong. Holds this one. Why did I did not see it? Ah, yeah, because I'm also busy with LTC and ETH and some of the rest. So, yan. Naiwan na. Naiwan. So, mag-cheer na lang ako. I'll just cheer it to go higher. So, wait. Check natin, no? 1 hour. Okay, at least na siya. So, I'll just wait for a pullback and then I might relong if ever I'm watching this one. Because normally I'm watching a bit of at least three. At least three. But when I'm scalping, I'm just focused on one asset. So there is, yeah, I forgot. Oh, I didn't see it. There's actually a doji there. So normally I'm looking at the doji as a possible entry point. And also at EMA. And then break out from the point of control. So really in confluence that it will really create or retest the all-time, the all-time high, and then created a new all-time high. I don't know if that's the all-time high. Maybe I'll check. I recheck. I think so. That's the all-time high. Um, hmm? Oh, 3 hours ago. So anyway, so thanks. Matic. Bang nangyari sa Matic? Di ko na-trade si Matic. Wala na kasi siya sa ano. Try to look at Matic. Ano siya dito? Matic. Ayun na to. Oh, I think we did. Yeah, I remember this. It's the previous analysis that we made. Yeah, I forgot what's the date on here. But I'm looking at 3.80. Did I? Yeah, I have no position, I think, here. Though I think I'm holding some Matic. So there, that's the point of control at that area. And then here. Yeah, because when I put this consolidation area, there's no volume profile yet. So if ever there is already, I might long already at above that 136. So I think it's good to have that. I'm just using it as support and resistance because you can see here that most of the transactions will be done at the point of control. So I think it's a good indicator to buy or sell. Na nating i-delete. I think I still have the same though. So there's another here. Pag nag-breakout siya dyan, retest, that's $2.70. Though I'm looking at it at since a symmetrical triangle or whatever, possible TP at $3.80. But normally I TP'd at the previous highs and then another TP at my possible next target area. So depending on your plans. But the support I'm looking at is already at EMA 30, which is the 1.72. Breakdown to possibly this EMA 30 at 1.57 area. So last time when I did my analysis here, I'm planning to re-enter at the breakout, which is the $1.50. So I think that's it for it. And here is, yeah, there is that the golden cross. So mostly happened here, a golden cross, a, uh, a breakout from this resistance area of that resistance trend line of that triangle, and breakout also to point of control. So this is really a very strong um, supposedly buying area. Wala ko pa kasi ako ng ano nun. Hindi ko ata ginamit yung EMA dati. So I think that's it for Matic. Actually, I'm lending it, I think, in FTX. Yeah, I think so. Matic. So, done. So, okay na tayo? Ano pa ba? Wala na akong maano pa eh. So, share ko na lang I'll just cheer XRP. I have one long position, $1.40. But I think it might break that $1.40. Tagal ko nang hawak yan. I think for XRP, I already accumulated since last year when the SEC issue have started. So I think it need to catch up. And if ever it created a new high or at least even retest the high, all-time high, I think I'm already happy with it because the XRP holdings that I have is actually I'm using it as collateral also. So the higher the price of XRP, the higher will be the risk that I can take on. So yeah, yun lang masasabi ko kay XRP. Then, tagal naman ni BTC. I'm waiting at 70,000. Push it. Just a bit. And it will create. Ay, ba't wala yung ano niya? Diba? Yeah, let me share this one. I think I created something. Oh, let me just delete this one. Regarding the funding fee, right? Last time. So basically, I want to use most of it as my indicator. But of course, it should also I'm always looking at the trend and of course if it's at support or resistance area. This will be my major and then divergence indicator will be on minor one. So that's my plan because this one I just learned it I think early this month. So anyways, if you have other questions, then feel free to ask, else I will end the stream. Let's look at what's on the spotlight. But what's on spotlight, normally I don't know. I don't know. Or I don't trade. Oh, what happened to Dogecoin? Doggycoin. Maybe let's try to look at that later. I'm still holding the one that I bought at 29 cents. Yeah, most of it are actually new to me. And I have nothing to comment on this. Saan na ba tayo? Maybe let's try to delete and make a new one. Yeah, it's still holding above it. Above the EMA 30 golden cross here. That's also my point of buying at this area. Anyway, let's try to add this one. So point of control at 27 cents. And this one at 24 cents, and the last one will use at least 4 or 3. Oh, 25 cents yung malakas. Dun sila nag-transact halos. Okay. I think it need to. Though it's already a golden cross, trying hard to break out the point of control within this area of 27 cents plus, or close to 28 cents. Actually, I'm still holding mine, and what's my TP there? I forgot. I think 45 cents. 43 cents. Yeah, 43 cents. Sorry. It's 43 cents, which is this area. I'm expecting a breakout here upon retest at 35 cents and possibly to 45 cents, which is my TP area. Then I'll just watch it from there. Though I think it will possibly retest the all-time high of 76 cents. Though right now it's trying hard. So the immediate TP I'm looking at is of course retest 36 cents, breakout to 43 or cents, which is my TP area also, and then to all-time high from there. So anyway, it's already a golden cross a few days ago. So I expect it to move higher within the next couple of days. Let's just try to look at it. RSI just so around 50. Support I'm looking at is this area, which is the 24 cents, the point of control at 24 cents. So anyway, let's see. It's 25% of my normal position size. So normally you can see me entering a stop loss. I think most of it are up to 50%. So that's just how I trade. Because of course I also experience when I buy or I make a transaction at 100% immediately, and then sometimes it will create a wick. Since I already have a stop loss, of course, it will get stopped out, and then it will and then the sad thing is that it will supposedly hit my TP area. That's why right now I'm doing some transactions already at 25% in each post. So anyway, yeah, it really depends on what fits you. Maybe next time I'll try to summarize on how I manage risk. So view on Shiba Inu, thanks. And then chart of ADA. Oh, I think we have yeah, we did not discuss. Oh, going 47. I mean 47. Yeah, we just looking at Shiba a while ago. And we are looking at the EMA 30 as a possible support area for 7. Breakdown to that, possibly the strong one is I'm looking at is of course this area, which is more or less the 3,000. And though it's already at oversold, so I'm expecting a bit a bounce from here. So let's see if this EMA 30 will hold. Let's try to look at the volume is Yeah, it's going down, but the volume is not much. So I think selling is very minimal already. So yeah, let's see over the next few days. Few days talaga. Of course, we need a confirmation on the next candle on daily time frame. Laki eh. And yeah, look at this one. This one. So this is the Renko chart. So possibly this is the previous top, and yeah, and I think it might possibly hold within the 47 area, 47 area. Anyway, let's see if that holds. Else, I will wait at least at this one, the strong one, which is the 3,000. Grabing layo nun before I so from here to there, that's 40% the possible downside if ever i-retest nyo yun. Resistance I'm looking at is the 5,700 or the point of control more than 5,700 area. So 3 hours. Let's see if that holds. Kasi it's a very dangerous for it. Kapag hindi, if this support area does not hold, you can see it's already on the 3,000 area, which is our next support area. So I'll just watch it for now. I'm still holding the one that I bought. I think I long, but I'm still just watching it. If ever, I'll add more or less is at this area. If this 4,700 will not hold, so that at least my entry point will be average or average down a bit. Because I bought it at this, or I relong it at this area. But over the last few weeks, I think I TP'd or profited a lot from Shiba also. So anyway, it's a dead cross already here and continues. Let's see na lang. Oh. It's just this one. So four six to 4,700 is the support area I'm looking at. Breakdown to possible 3,000 area. The immediate resistance is the 5,700 area, which is the point of control. Oh, it's really. But if you look at the volume, though it's not yet finished, it might be, I don't know, but it might be how many hours yet? 6 hours. Well, I just watch it for now. Though I'm still expecting a possible bounce or at least hold at the 47 area. However, I'll wait for confirmation since it's been how many days from its highs? From its is this? So almost 2 weeks from its highs. Oh, let's try to look at the weekly time frame. Oh, nothing much. Asan yung regular bear? There's none. Anyway, why there is none? Ang dami sigurong naipit sa Shiba, no? Ay, naipit. Kasama na pala ako. Yeah, actually, I'm one of those. The one that I did not yet closed. Anyway, so chart of ADA, 52. So sabi niya si link daw. Let's check on ADA first. So sana si ADA. I bought ADA at 2.06. 2.067, but it's on spot, not on futures. Oh, possibly forming a. Actually, it's interesting. Wait. Yeah, I deleted it so that it will be a new one. We'll just add the volume profile from here. So that will be there. And another there, and this one. The E at EMAs. So I think that will be it, and yeah, we'll use another one here. $1. $1.16. So see, we can actually use the point of control as support and resistance. So here, possible a golden cross coming. It break out the POV at 2.10, and currently above also this point of control, point of control POV, POC here at 2.23 area. So I think in the next couple of days, we might see ADA to retest the 3.10 area. So since it's a spot for me, yeah, I'm looking at it at this. I plan to hold it a bit until it hit $5. Well, I don't know. Let's see. So yan ang support natin sa EMA, I think. Kasi dito kasi na EMA and then also a point of control. So we will use the 2.12 as our strong support area. And then the resistance I'm looking at is the 3.10, the immediate target. And then next target will just extend the fib from our support area until the all-time high, and that will be the $4 to $5 area. So anyway, let's see how this ADA goes. Yeah, maybe let's try to create we'll also try to create a trend. So this one, oh, let me just delete or hide it. And even this one, I need to delete it. Oh, what did I delete? Oh, there you go. Diba? I think it will be interesting over the next couple of days. It's actually even So, yun. And possibly might be like that also from here. So let's see. To $4 area. And kapag nagtitrade ako, Tagalog ba yan o English? The important thing that I'm looking at it when I'm using the candlestick is, aside from the bullish engulfing, of course, is the doji. Favorite kong doji eh. Normally, I use that as selling or buying area. Or test buy or test long, whichever is applicable. So here, ito nga, ano siya eh. This actually, this one. Which is already a possible reversals from there. So, yeah, tingin ko, it will create a golden cross until this one. Normally, pag golden cross na siya, all my positions will just be longs. And then, or I will relong on pullback. And then when I see that cross, that's the time that I will go short, medium to long term shorts. So strong support at doji, or at least this area, or 1.88. So when will I trade this one? Yeah, I already have mine. So nabalik ko siya. Yeah, mostly I'll trade at 2.06, more or less at close to that doji. And then from these levels, depende on how you plan to trade it or hold it. Normally, I do my transaction if at least the risk reward ratio is at least 2. So for here, I think it might still be an attractive trading. I'll normally do it on futures because for my holdings, normally it's buy, hold, and stake. And yeah, I think I hold it. Holdings is, for me, it's a minimum of 1 year and above. Minimum of 1 year pag nag-hold ako, syempre. So yeah, I think that's it for now for ADA. So ADA is done. Shiba is done. And then done. Daming ano din sa Shiba, no? Yung isang position ko open pa eh. And then let's look at Link. Oh, Link. I don't know if I still have it. I think I'm staking it somewhere. Somewhere. I think I'm staking it in OKEX. Where is the link? Link. I know there is a link here. Ay, asan na siya? Hindi ko makita. There. Sorry. Yeah. Where did I created this one? It already a breakout from that area. So I expect it to hold. Oh, we'll delete this one because kung naglong tayo, hindi naman ako naglong nun, ano? Yeah, I think may nagtanong kasi syempre, di ba? Sa sobrang dami ng ano, hindi ko naman trade lahat. Normally, I trade at least 4 ang tinitingnan ko. Or yeah, when I'm focused trading or scalping, just one crypto will do. Because at the end of the day, syempre just focus on what might possibly will give me a possible attractive returns. So it's a breakout. So I'm expecting it to hit. Ito na, lalagay na natin siya. So that's the time that we'll create that one. Copy and paste. And we'll delete this one. Kasi hindi siya dito. So possibly close to that all-time high. So I think that's our target, 52. So more or less close to what? Ito, si Crypto Edge for link. Yeah. Maybe let's add this one because we did not use the volume profile here. So this is already a strong support area at 26. And then we'll use this another area here. Oh, still at 26. So if ever we are using a volume profile before, 26 area should be our entry point. Diba? Ang galing ano? So I think I love using the volume profile now. Anyway. So that will give us a possible return of at this, oh, a breakout siya doon eh. So since ngayon, hindi na siya 51%. It's already we'll use this. On conservative note, of course, we'll use that 50, 51. And then this area. So more or less still a profitable trade at 3.02 risk reward ratio. So risk reward ratio, it will depend on the trader if he's okay with entering a risk reward ratio of 1 or less than 2 and below. It's for him to decide, or it's for you to decide. So next, at least ito 3 naman siya. So thanks for sharing. So yeah. So AVAX avalanche. So if weekly, we'll just normally I don't use the weekly. I seldom use it though. I think 88 is the one that I'm looking at. Ito ba yung last time? Yeah, last time. Try natin sa weekly. Lalo ng weekly chart na pala. Oh, if on weekly, yeah, there is already a, yeah, thanks for asking for a weekly. A doji and a doji. And then a bullish candle. So it's more on a bullish note. So possibly over the next 2 weeks, might retest or create a new all-time high around this area, around more than 100. Dito kasi is more or less 2 weeks sabi niya, di ba? 1, 2. So dito, more or less more than, 100, 108 to 112 as a possible target. Support area I'm looking at is of course the previous top here, which is the 80, or the previous high, which is close to $80. on a weekly time frame. So you'll just measure that. Normally I'm measuring it, and yeah, depending on your plans, of course, and then that. So if it meets my risk reward ratio, I I enter the trade. If not, just leave it. So since it is more than two RRR, I might go long with a possible target of 112 or TP area and stop loss at 80. But when I plan to do it in tranches, stop loss will be the one that I uh, left or no post yet until I completed my whole 100% position. Once I've completed that, that's the time that I will enter my stop loss. Of course, always enter stop loss if you're already 100% of your position size or whatever. So I think that's it for my view over the next 1 to 2 weeks for Avalanche. So done. So what else? So yeah, if you have some other questions, then feel free to ask. Else I will end the stream. Yeah, I remember XRP 110 is the support I'm looking at. This is also the point of control, and it's a golden cross a few days ago, if I remember it correctly. And yeah, I just opened a position at 1 point. Yeah, I don't know what's 1 point. Yeah, 1.24. I, I opened it today. But yeah, I have previous transactions with it. We're using it. So there. This is the one that I used or we used yesterday. So we're looking at 1.10, which is the point of control, and also near the EMA 60 as a strong support, 1.10, and possibly might retest the 1.40 area, daily time frame to, no? Which is also my TP area in my long position. So once it hit that and it continues, I'll just open a possible relong from there and next target at 1.96. Though I'm holding spot, of course, spot, I'm planning to sell it at 5. At 5, that's my own personal target because I accumulated it last year, and yeah, I think even here until I think I don't know, I think just last month or just September or August that I ended up accumulating XRP. But I'm still using it as collateral, so I'm still happy with it despite I think it's not performing well over versus the other altcoins. But yeah, I'm still happy with it. Let's try to look at the year end. Yeah, still at a gain, but I think it's not much compared to other altcoins. So we'll use the December. Oh, the closing price there. Sorry. So the closing price here, I think it performed well too. So 400%, I mean 406.79%. It's not bad though. So yeah, I think that's it for XRP. So I hope it will continue, and I think it will catch up over this next 2 months until end of the year. So anyway, so malapit na siya eh. So hopefully it break this 1.40 area. then possibly those next resistance 1.96, and then to all-time high, which is 3.31 area. Strong support at 1.10. So done. Yes, 108 to 112. And then, will this week okay to buy XRP in future with 2 times or 3 times for longs? Oh, 2 times or 3 times. So at these current levels, because if you will buy it now and then the target is the all-time high, that will give you more or less 147%. So that is less than 2 times. Diba? 2 times lang ano la, just 2 times more or less. Sabi niya, oh, I already have a longs at 1.24, but long daw eh. I don't know if you plan to use leverage or whatever, but if not, I think at a minimum 2 times at all-time high. Anyway, let me just reiterate mine, because when I'm doing a long position, my liquidation price is NA or zero, because liquidation price really, I don't like to see any liquidation price. So always remember to manage risk, because in futures there's a lot of liquidation that been happening. So yeah, I don't want to become one of those that got liquidated. Anyway, I experienced a lot of liquidations already when I'm starting trading futures. So yeah, and until it I finally, of course, manage a risk with a zero or NA liquidation. So yeah, as much as possible, try not to get liquidated and protect your capital so that at least that capital will create gains, sustainable gains for you. So there, and for XRP, will it be good? Actually, for me personally, I already stopped accumulating XRP, I think September or August. But I already accumulated much in my opinion. So for now, I will use the TA, but yeah, I open a long position, which I think it might retest 1.4 to 1.97 in the near term. And you can see that the point of control here is the 1.10. So maybe you can measure the possible risk. I don't know what's your risk reward ratio. So yeah, you can just use the risk reward ratio here, and if it's okay with you or it meets your trading, then yeah, you can go long or buy it also. Currently, I do have mine, which I open at 1.24. It's XRP perpetual. I open at Bitsy exchange with a zero liquidation. And this is my initial TP. And then from that 1.4, maybe I'll just watch it from there, and I might long again if 1.4 will hold. So that's my plan on XRP. So I want to get in secret. Yeah, I buy secret at, I think, Binance. Secret. I'm actually staking it. I'm staking it in Kepler wallet. So yeah, I buy it at BNB. I mean Binance. and I use the BUSD. Actually, I'm looking at other privacy coins because I think in the near future, privacy is will get more demand, in my opinion. So next, then, well, I did, yeah, secret. I think it's just on spot. Yeah, yeah, it's spot only. So for long and this one for the buy XRP. Didn't share. I don't know if I shared the XRP before when I'm accumulating it because I already stopped accumulating it. But I think at this level, since it's the 1.10 holds and it break out that level, I think it's okay to have a long position, which you can see also in my futures trade that I have my own personal long position. Did I make some other XRP here? I don't know if I did make it, but I know I created a long position also previously. So here you can see that I'm trading XRP, only longs. So I think that's it for XRP. So done, done, done. So if you have other questions, then feel free to ask, else I will end the stream. So what So what else? Grabe naman si Chrome niya, iniwan na ako. Ang kulit lang. Anyway, LTC to 87. So what happened to BTC? Nothing much. I'm sharing my actual trade so that at least you can see what I'm also doing. And I think I have a short before, but of all of it mostly are longs. I think just one short from this spreadsheet. Yeah, I know I have a short one. Yeah, it's a dent, but I already closed it. But before I open a short, I close my long first and then open short. But yeah, it's not that much. But yeah, and then the rest, only one longs only one short from October 27 until today. So yeah, you can see the proportion. It seems like I'm not shorting actually, mostly longs. Yeah, I forgot Axie pala. Sorry. The last time that I trade Axie, I think 163 as my target, and then from there, wala na. I think X SLP, yeah, because of the infinite supply, it's really trying hard to um go higher. Wait, where is it? Yeah, there. No, it's this. Let's try. Let's delete it first because there's already a lot of. This is the daily. Okay. Yeah, possible. It seems like a possible doji. So maybe a possible reversal. Normally I'm looking at the doji. And yeah, let's see if this doji will be formed. Currently, it seems like a doji. Yeah. We'll add this one. We'll add the volume profile and let's see where is that uh, possible. And this one is also a doji there. Okay, there is the point of control at that at 150 area. So where's that doji there? Doji. So there's a lot of dojis here, and then there. So as long as it trade above our what's this 150 area, I might possibly go long. Actually, I think over the previous months, Axie is also one of my favorite coins. Axie Perpetual. Though I'm not playing Axie. I think I also have some play to earn games, but yeah, I'm not a good player. Yeah, you also need the skill for it. It just not fits me to play. Yes, this one. Yeah, there's already there. I'll just look at the 3 hours because I'll just adjust it a bit and then Axie is also one of the volatile crypto out there. That's why it's also one of my favorites. When it move, it really move. Kung makaano talaga yung price. But anyway, as what I've mentioned, still need to trade above the EME or point of control uh, for me to go along. So nag-aano kasi siya, bumababa siya sa EME 60. So for here, it did not break at the point of control here. So I'll wait above the 1.52 area. So 3 hours. And yeah, actually there's a doji also here. Oh. Doji yan, no? Tapos pababa. It's a bear candle. So I'd rather wait for the next candle to finish. If it trades above or break out the EMA 30, then I will relong. Relong naman talaga. Then, of course, this will be our support sa 3 hours. 146 and the 166 as our possible target. For now, I'll just watch it. Support 146 and RTP at 166. And then we'll just extend the fib from there. Normally, I'm using the fib. Just look for the support and the resistance. And my immediate target is the 1.618 to 1.786. So that will be more or less 177 to 181. Anyway, other way of looking at it, yeah, I know I have a target of I think 300 plus for it using this log chart, logarithmic chart. So let's go on with it. And let's try to plot it, the trends, the channel, I mean. So here, then this. I'll just try to use this. Ay, ano ba yan? So, napansin nyo, ay, Tagalog ba yun? Or, I don't know. I think it's better to, parang English naman halos. Anyway, ano kasi. So, napansin nyo, nagko-consolidate siya and then break out. And that's why I'm looking at it more or less if this continues, then we'll extend this one here. Sorry. This should be here. But I will wait for the closing price. But I think it might create a new all-time high, which is this one. I think I share it something. But what I remember is 397. We'll just extend this one because it's okay to have some, what's that? Weeks there. So we'll just use it there. Because what I remember is 395 last time. So we'll just use that on conservative note as a possible next target area if you plan it to hold it long term. This. Actually, it's also a possible flag here. And then there. Yeah, right? But of course, it need to break out the consolidation area. This is a logarithmic chart of axis. So it's a possible flag, I think. But anyway, with that possible target of 390. Strong support I'm looking at is of course the doji around this area, which is the 112. So syempre i-ano mo na lang yung possible risk reward. So 152 yung possible entry point ko. More than 152 on it. Magalaw din kasi siya eh. Pag natitrade ko siya. I think I also love it. So aside from BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and then sumunod is Axie because I traded it the most. And then I think Shiba, and then what else? Sand also, and I think that's the most. That Mana also, that gives me good profits. The futures and XRP also. So yeah, I think that's it for SLP. Yeah, si SLP I don't like much kasi nga because of the infinite supply. Though they cut, ano ba yun? They cut yung rewards. It's just that it's trying hard to create this one. It's really trying hard. Last time, I know I traded at 0.06 or 6 cents, I think. But yeah, it's just after it reached this 13 cents, it's still going back because there's a lot of supply. I mean, it's not a lot of supply, it's an infinite supply. So yeah, I don't know. If I will choose between Axie and SLP, I'd rather trade the Axie one. Oh, trading view. Say thanks. Okay. Ay, may ano pa. Ay, may ganun. So, yun. Ay, Tagalog ba? Hindi ko alam kung Tagalog pala siya. Yeah, let's just do it in English. That's the reason I don't like much trading it though. You see, um, that cross, that I, and that cross, and for now, yeah, there's still no golden cross, so yeah, just so. But the support I'm looking at, it even went to a new low. Yeah, because last time what I'm looking at as is the 0.06 as a low of it last time. You see what's the power of doji here, though it's, and then another there, and also this one. But right now, yeah, let's use the volume profile here. I don't know where most of them, at what price does most of the transaction is. Okay. Here at, we'll use the 7 cents as our immediate support area. So it's still trading above that, and maybe let's try to use until this one. Oh, and then last one from the first candle until today. So it's really at this point where it's a very strong resistance, and it's a strong resistance. So it might retest the point of control here, which is our support area at 7 cents, 0.07. Yeah, 7 cents. So yan yung 3 hours. Break down to 7 cents to 5 cents. 5 cents. What other else that we could use here? RSI is just trying to look. Nothing much. Nothing much to look at. But yeah, it's really trying hard. You see, ano na siya, oh. I don't know, diba? Before the EMA 60, there's already a lot of sellers that pulling the price lower to possibly retest the immediate support at 7 cents, break down to 5 cents. So what's our resistance? Yeah, we'll use this point of control here as resistance. As long as it trade above this point of resistance, maybe there's a possibility for it to move higher. And yeah, of course, confirmation, more confirmation, or if this EMAs will cross. But for now, there's really a very wide gap between those. So yeah, let's see. I don't like much trading SLP actually. But anyway, I'll just look at it if it's trade above the point of control at 0.0784. And we'll add at golden cross. But for now, I might just watch it. But anyway, you can actually use it and then provide liquidity and earn Rune token. Rune token. So done, SLP and done. And then I Casper the friendly ghost. That should be here. Thanks. So I think that's it, guys. Do you have any other questions? Oh, it seems it's back for it. Haha. Oh, we're already done with the doggy coin. The support I'm looking at is the 24 cents, if I remember correctly, and the immediate resistance at 35 to 36 cents, breakout to 45 cents. It's already, I think, it already created or trading above a golden cross. So, however, let's try to look at it. Though I think that's how we see it time. Last time, just earlier, I think. Just earlier, I mean. Yeah. I'm still holding the one that I bought at 29 cents with the TP at 43 cents. And then with no stop loss, since that's just 25% of my normal position size. And then once it traded above the 35 cents, I will put a stop loss from there. So that at least in case of, it will retest this 27 cents, at least I will take or close my position at a profit. So that's how I trade if ever I trade futures. I mean, I normally trade futures mostly every day. So it's a golden cross here and currently trading below the point of control at 27 cents. But as you can see, it's holding above. It retests the EMA 30, but it holds above it. So I think it might, on conservative note, I might say that it will try to retest again the 27 cents. Break out to that point of control here, 27.79 might retest the 35 cents. And then next to 45 cents. So anyway, that's it for now. Though I'm looking at might be the end before the end of the year to retest the all-time high. But yeah, for now, let's just focus on the 35 to 45 cents, and then the support area at EMA, which is 25 cents. So done, the Dogecoin, done. Any coin that would let's suggest me to buy for short term, 1 week or 2 weeks. So 1 week or 2 weeks. Yeah, I was thinking, what else could I look at? Hmm. Yeah, actually, I'm thinking on what coin to look at. But since we looked at the Axie a while ago, maybe let's try to look at this other sand and mana. Yeah, because I was thinking on what possible trades to. I don't like the wick there. I no no sorry. I thought that's volume profile. And I cannot add more here. Really, it's trying hard. Sand. So it might not be a good trade for now. How about this one? Oh, um, so that we did not see this one, Shelly's. I think it seems like a good trade over the next couple of weeks. Because if you compare it to Axie, Axie already created a new all-time high. Same with Sand, and same with Mana. I don't know for Engine. Maybe let's try to look at also at Engine, and we'll just delete it first. But versus them, I think I'd rather choose this one, Shelly's, over this category. I think I trade this one. I don't know if I trade this one. Yeah, I think I trade this one. So since we are looking at it, I might look at it also tomorrow, since you can see that the point of control here is holding, or I mean it breakout, solidly breakout. As long as it close above or hold above this area, what price it is, above the 47 cents, I might add a long position tomorrow, with the possible target of course, immediate target 66 cents, a breakout to possibly all-time high. And it's already created a golden cross at the point of control below here at 32 cents. So that's from here to our initial TP or first TP. Let me just try to check on the possible risk reward. So possible 29% without leverage. Kung 2 weeks, 68%. If ever it hit that 87 cents. Just trying to look at it. It's not much. On a weekly, not much. I think on a weekly, the 66 cents is already a strong support. I mean, a strong resistance area. Once it break that area, I think it could easily retest at the high of 97 cents. But I don't know if that's the all-time high. Let me just check. all-time high around 89 cents. So more or less, that's the all-time high already on this exchange. So it really depends. So yeah, and if you look at the weekly, yeah, that's the this is the support I'm looking at, the 45 cents on a weekly. So I think it could easily retest the 66, which is the strong resistance also I'm looking at on a weekly time frame. Breakout to that to all-time high around 97 cents. I think I did not yet trade it. Yeah, I think I trade it. Yeah, I just forgot if I trade this one. Oh no, zero. Did not trade it yet. But maybe I'll try to look at it tomorrow because yeah, for now I'm concentrated on these areas. BTC, ETH, Litecoin, and XRP. I already closed this, so it's already I already closed all positions here. So what's that? So let's just tag that for a possible trade tomorrow. And then I'm looking at EOS last time, right? I just did not look at it today because Litecoin and Litecoin is already overwhelming a while ago. I did a lot of trades and also with ETH. So yeah, I forgot EOS, but I'm also looking at EOS I think yesterday. But where is it here? Mm, ba't wala? Di ko makita. Oh, here. Yeah, this one. This one is also one of the coins I'm looking at and that I could possibly trade also. If you look at it on a weekly, it's holding above POV and that's a possible. Let me just check on it on and then this one. There's just 1.57, so it's not much on a weekly time frame because we're already at and it's already a golden cross. Oh, it's already a golden cross today. Yeah, I think yesterday it's not yet a golden cross. So yeah, I might possibly let's just remove a bit of it because there's a lot of lines already. But yeah, I don't know if you remember it, but yeah, I remember yesterday it's not yet a golden cross. So expect it to retest immediately the resistance around the 641. So Chan. And let's put some arrow there. Just today. Of course, on conservative note, we'll use this one as a support area. But I'd rather test long it because you can see that there's a wick here. I don't want to close my position and got stopped out and close by this kind of wick. And that's one of the reasons why I do it in tranches because sometimes you got stopped out and then You get stop out first before it hit the TP. So you're no longer rated. So possibly that, but I will adjust it a bit below that week. The week here is at 5.007, so maybe we'll use 4.990 something, more or less, 4.95 as a possible, yeah, at least. Yeah, depending on your plans. But yeah, sometimes I'm experiencing that kind. And though currently right now, I do it now in tranches. So yeah, I think that's it. Possibly Chili's and EOS is the one that I will be looking at over the next couple of days. So this is just a golden cross today. And what's the other one? Yeah, there. I already tag it. So pull back a bit. Okay. Pull backing. What values do you have on your EMA? Values? Oh, it's 30 and 60 source open, high, low, close. Was it open? I think it's speeded. Open. And then next. Oh, yeah. At least you remember. Yeah, so maybe we'll try to look at it tomorrow. Nice. Thanks. So I think that's it, guys. If you have other questions, then feel free to ask in TradingView. Else, I will end the stream. Oh, there's someone here. Yeah, already asked about Chili's. So Chili's is done. And then what's ATA USD? So let's try this one. ATA. I don't trade ATA. And what's ATA? I don't know it. There's a lot of cryptos already because as of now 13,965. Automata network, what is this? It's ranked 316. Oh, it's one of the at least mid. So it's all about privacy something. Interesting. Let's try to look at it. ATA USDT. So this. Oh, unfortunately. Ayun, 3 days. 1, 2, 3. So normally, you should after 3 days na green, dapat ano ba yun? Tagalog ba siya? Yeah, oo, Tagalog. So we'll do it in Tagalog. 1, 2, 3. So dapat dito enter ka na. Or even at least dito, kasi nag-hold naman siya. But normally dito, sa second or third, doon ako nag-trade. Ano ba tong? High nito is 4.5. Normally on the first day or listing, there's really a lot of volatility katulad nito. And then, magko-correct din siya. Like what happened to ICP. I think that's the one that reached 3,000 plus. Anyway, that, yeah, okay. And we'll use the first day. I just want to see where. We'll use that. And yeah, maybe another one here. Just want to see. Oh, so there you go. So you can see that the strong support area here is this area, which is around that. Oh, sorry. We'll use the one which is 1.5 or at least the EMA 60. So at that level, above that, nag-enter ka na dapat. Yeah, but the volume profile, nagamit ko lang siya over the couple of days. November ko lang siya nag-start gamitin eh. And this one, nag-hold siya dito above the EMA 30. So normally, tinitingnan ko yung next possible candle. So since green siya and it closed above it, more or less, yung high niya, higher low, higher high. So possible reversal. And which is confirmed naman kasi nagtuloy-tuloy siya. So what's our expectation here? Possibly retest this area, which is the $2. Karon ba siya? Golden cross siya dito. Already a few. This. Tagal na pala. Pero nag-correct din siya. So yun, it's also been a possible. Diba? Possible ganyan din siya. Diba? So we'll use that as our next or our immediate target. Ay, nagsobra pala. Sorry. Nasobra. Yeah. We'll just do it again. Or maybe just use this. Kasi yeah, my drawing is not good. So we'll just use this one. So I think that's a lot better. Oh, diba? So I think that will be like that. A possible cup that could possibly retest the $2. And so if that will be our target, kung yan ang target ko, normally I'm measuring the possible risk reward. So for here, kung yan ang TP ko, and then stop loss ko, I think this is a spot. I don't know. Wala kasi ata akong nakikitang ganito na perpetual. But anyway, so yun, since it's meet my criteria of at least 2 na risk-reward ratio, of course, I will go long or trade this transaction. So reason being is that it hold and break above the EMAs and also the point of control. The 3 point of controls here around 1.05. Diba? Ang ganda nga eh. Ang ganda oh. Ang ganda. So yun. So that's a possible, at these levels, mga 49% possible gains without leverage. So I think yun lang yung masasabi ko. And then yeah, from there, I'll just watch it. I'll watch it from there. Because I think it might possibly dito sa area na to, mag-consolidate siya or mag-breakout siya and then mag-pull back before it will retest the all-time high, which is the 4.5. So yun. So immediate trade ko lang siya. So yun. So I will expect a breakout from there and or possible ganito ay possibly break out and then pull back or consolidate before it will retest the all-time high. Yeah. Oo nga, may move eh. So, yeah, you can look at the socials. I also don't know what it is eh. So, yeah, maybe because of this. This is just a 5 hours. So, meron na nag-allot sila ng 20 million ecosystem incentive program, which is actually positive on ATA. So, yun. If you don't know what drives the price, normally I'm looking at the socials of that crypto. I'm using the coin market cap to track or go into it. So, yun. 5 hours lang, oh. And then, of course, aside from, it will be listed in Qcoin. Kailan to? Today. 10 UTC. So, 6 pala tomorrow. I mean today. 10. So, in Philippine time, 6 p.m. mag-start yung trading. So, yun. But I think the one that drives it is because of this. So, maybe let's also add that one here. I'm monitoring some 11/11/2021. 20 million. And then source natin is that. We'll use this one. Where is that? This one. And we'll just repeat it. Then this source. So yun, done. 20 million. Listing today. So yun, and then so where is the last one? Ada again. Oh, not that. Oh no, the ATA one is someone asked ATA in YouTube actually. So next is what else? So let's go back again on ADA. I think we already analyzed it a while ago. Sorry. We used we painted. But for ADA, well, I think it's already, since it's already holding above our point of control here and also the EMAs, I think within the next few days it will retest the all-time high and possibly create a new all-time high around close to $4 area. Though personally, I entered at 2.067 spot trade, spot trades. The support I'm looking at is the EMAs at 2.12, or at least this year, the strong support, the EMAs and also the point of control here. The immediate support I'm looking at. So for futures, I have no trades on futures on it. Breakout to that area. So yun, so then measure the possible risk reward. Normally I do that when doing my trade. Since I open it at 2.06, of course on conservative note, I'll use the price today if ever I plan to trade it again. So that's still a possible risk reward of 6.63. So I might re-enter long or buy ADA with a possible stop loss at EMA or 2.11, more or less at that area. TP1 first at 310 and possibly on the next resistance trend. Yeah, depending on where the candle might retest that resistance. So I think that's it for now for ADA. Though I'm planning to sell it at, or my target for my holdings is at least at 5. Though personally, I already bought it last year around this area. And I stake some of that ADA. So that's ADA is done. You think all-time high at the end of this week? Oh, if you look at ADA, it's been from its all-time high here. It's almost 2 months, I think, because the last time that I posted it in my journal or my Telegram journal channel is, I think, 67 days. See, from that doji or resistance area or all-time high. So I think it's just right for it to move higher. So, okay. So might possibly create a new all-time high over the next 2 months. Yeah, because 67 days a downtrend and possibly next 2 months an uptrend. So yeah, let's see. I'm just waiting for the confirmation of the golden cross here, but I already bought at 2.06. That's from my Ethereum perpetual gains. Oh, the one that I traded. I don't know if I recorded it here. Yeah, but I think it's not included here. Mm. Yeah, I remember it's not included here. Yeah. It's because there is 2 days. 2 days that I have unstable internet. So yeah, most of the transactions there were not recorded. So done. Done na si Ada and ang bagal nga ni Ada eh. Yeah, I think so. I think it's possible. Maybe within the next two weeks. The golden cross is a confirmation of its bullishness. So watch out for it. I'm using EMA 30 and EMA 60 with a source open high low close. So I think done. What else? Done. And what do you think about BAT? BAT, basic attention token. Well, BAT, well, unfortunately, I'm not trading BAT though. So we'll just look at it. I don't know who asked this one previously because I pointed a golden cross there. Let's try to look at this. Nothing much on RSI. We'll just add this one, the volume profile, since it was not included in our previous analysis. So here, this is a golden cross and at the same time at the point of control. So this is a very strong support already. So at breakout on this level, supposedly will enter long or buy at that area. I just forgot when I did make it. So there, and the last it's ready to. I think on conservative note, we'll use this one. And the point of control and the golden cross around this 71 cents as our strong support area. So that should be our buying area already. So this one, we'll just delete this one. And then since it consolidate here and then break out, retested, break down, and consolidate, and then break out. So 1.03 will be our immediate support now. So possible target, of course, the previous high, which is at least 1.41. Breakout to that to all-time high. But anyway, let's just try to check it out. I don't know if that's the all-time high. The 1.69. All-time high, 1 point. Yeah, that's the all-time high already. So RSI or divergence indicator, yeah, neutral, more for me, more on neutral. Let's check on this. Just try to look at 3 hours time frame. So I think it might hold. Well, of course, let's wait for it to at least confirm this area as a support area. So personal trade, I actually am not trading this one, the bat. I think I did not yet trade it. So for here, I might, as much as possible, I'll try to wait at 1.03 as an entry point, and then TP1 at 1.41, and then another TP at all-time high, depending on what I trade. If that's futures, of course, I need to, normally my TP area is at immediate resistance, and then after that I'll just relong after it, after the breakout. So as much as possible, I'll try to wait at that area. But if I do it in tranches, which I normally did, I normally does, I can test long at this area and then another here. So that will be 25% here and another 25% here. And then the TP is still at 1.42, possible TP1 and another TP at all-time high. So that's how I trade. But of course, it really depends on your plan, on how you plan to trade it. Because at this point, all-time high possibly be a 47% upside potential. Yeah, I think it's still an attractive trade. Risk reward ratio is at least is still at 2.93. That still meet my risk reward ratio criteria. And it's a golden cross also. But it's already been a few days. So yun na lang muna for, wait, let's look at this way. So it seems like, yeah, I think it might possibly retest this one. Kasi it's a possible bearish Renko bar. So that's why, yeah, I think it's just right for me to wait at this point. So anyway, let's see how it goes. Kasi it really depends on your trading plan and of course, yung holding period mo on such trade. So anyway, could we see also ETH? Oh, ETH. I can see a bull flag on ADA. ADA. So yeah, let's just go back to ADA. Oh, we already bought. I don't know what time frame does he use. He said he's looking a possible bull flag. But yeah, I bought it because it's near support area. I bought it at 2.06. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the golden cross, and yeah, that will be another confirmation of ADA bullish trend. So ETH, what happened to Ethereum? It's now trading for 793. Okay, thanks. Maybe you can share. So ETH daw. Ethereum, ETH, short term lang daw. Short. How short is short? Let's just delete it. So if I don't know how short is short, but maybe let's try to use 3 hours. 3 hours and 1 hour. There is actually, you can see that there is a possible pullback, a bearish divergence. So expect to retest the 4-7, possible the 4-7 area. Break down to 4-7 to 4-6. So we'll just use the EMAs as our support area. Of course, the immediate resistance is the all-time high, which is the 4867. That's the 3 hours time frame. So we'll delete everything and let's look at the 1 hour time frame. So yeah, I still have my Ethereum. Actually, I'm waiting at 5,000. Though I tipped some a while ago before I started my stream. I think, I don't know if 48 something, 4840, I think. Yeah, I just did not include it in my journal because there's no shareable PNL. Anyway, it's just a scalp. Yeah, this one is also a, if you see this one, just don't like that, a possible reversal. On 3, if we see a bullish, a possible, a bearish on the 3 hour, that's also it. It also signifies a possible pullback from here. But it seems like the EMA 30 holds, might hold, because of course I will wait for the this confirmation of this next candle, because not I cannot see anything much here on the RSI, but yeah, we'll use this one. We forgot to use the volume profile here, so yeah, we could also use that as our resistance area. So at least as long as it will break or hold above 4790, will I might relong because I already have some longs. Do I have it's just a few dollars. It did not even hit my 5,000. Anyway, so that's the immediate resistance I'm looking at, the 4790. As long as it break and hold above that area, that's my entry point. Of course, immediate TP at 48, the all-time high 4867, and then the support area or the stop loss for me on a short-term note is the EMA 30, which is 4768. Let me just try to. It's asking for a short term, right? So of course I will measure. Normally I'm measuring it. I don't enter a trade without measuring the possible risk reward. So I might go long. However, when I do it in tranches, of course, stop loss, I will leave the stop loss for the meantime. Once it reach my 100% normal position size, so that's the time that of course, I will always put my stop loss after the completion of my um, position size that I plan to uh, open. So I think that's it, short term. So that's the short term. I don't know if how short is short. So 1 hour time frame. So yun na nga, 1 hour. That's the 1 hour time frame already. And yeah, you can see it's already moving higher. So, yun lang ang masasabi ko sa 1 hour. Then, breakout to doon. Just add. Actually, naghintay ako sa 5,000 eh. I remember that the Renko bar is every 250. Kaya yung TP ko is the 5,000 area. So let's see breakout to that. Kapag magtuloy-tuloy is the 5,000. But of course, on conservative note, we'll just use the all-time high as our TP area. Kasi short lang naman. So, done. Done. And then, bought at the middle of it. You bought? I mean, I bought. I don't know what does he mean by it. This one. I forgot what's his entry price though. And I think the 2 point something. Yeah, always remember the basic rule is that buy at support and sell at resistance. So I think this is the very basic one. Currently, I plan to use this one. This will be my short-term to long-term indicator, and then divergence indicator more on a short-term indicator. So yeah, but of course, don't forget the very basic. Yeah, even if you don't use indicator, just the chart or the price action will also do, as long as you know the trend and if it's at support and resistance. Support, the very basic, and of course if the risk reward is attractive. Well, yeah, I think someone just I use this one also when I do some trades. This one I just recently added because I started using it I think November, so maybe I'll just comment it one. I just forgot the exact date. So ano pa? Ano EMA gamit nyo? EMA na gamit ko is 30 and 60. 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour for ADA. Okay, what I look at a while ago is the daily time frame. 30 and 60. Source, open, high, low, close. So, ano pa? So, sabi niya si Ada daw, ay, push it. Normally, when I'm scalping, of course, I will go for the most liquid asset, which is normally BTC, Ethereum. That's my top choices. Sometimes the third one is Solana or Litecoin. Solana, Litecoin, and whatever coins. And whatever coins. Kasi syempre nagbabago naman din kung ano yung mga most actively traded. But normally, you can see me trading at least the top 30. I'm looking at it, and then scalp on the top 5. So, check na natin, 1 hour daw is a possible, sabi niya, possible flag, bull flag, bullish flag. What did I say? Just the regular one. Yeah. Yeah, possible. And that would, yeah, 1 hour na to. Continuation. Possible dito ang TP niya, 2.8. Anyway. So ano pa? Did I miss anything here? Super bullish. Nag-thanks na ba ako doon? So, check lang natin kung nasagutan ba natin lahat ng mga to. 1 hour. Yung ADA yun eh. ETH done. Ang 10 na din yun, I think. So anyway, someone said here, yeah, you can also watch Satoshi Stacker on YouTube, she said. Should I buy now? What this? What this? That is near trend shift. Okay, should I buy now? I think it's talking about ADA. And then, so shall I buy EOS? Look at EOS. Yeah, actually, I'm planning to long EOS if, yeah, as long as I can try to monitor it. What's that? I try to check on my available isolated wallet. If there is, I might go long also. So yeah, I might. So on you, yeah, it depends on you if you want to buy or long EOS. Done. I think it's almost done. Yeah. What? Okay. LRC. Okay. I think it's one of the most actively traded. Yeah, top 4. Oh yeah, I'm sharing algo there. What's that? LRC? Yeah, let's just try to check it. But it's already, I think it's already overbought. Just, yeah, the RSI it's already at 91. So you can see that, as what I've mentioned, I've edited my divergence indicator from 80 to 90 because some coins are over extending to that area. So I think at this point it's already starting correcting or pull back a bit. And then yeah, I'll just wait for it at oversold. So of course we'll try to use the, as this is, I'll use the fib here and I'll look for a possible entry. So maybe I'll possibly wait at 2.18 area for look print. And currently the RSI is at 91 already. And I think it's inevitable for it to pull back. What's the current RSI that it make here? More or less, I think this area, 90 something. So you can see that after it reached that, it pulled back. It's already very high already. So anyway, so that's my personal trade. If ever I'll trade this one, I will wait a bit and then we'll use this one. So sorry. Normally I'm spotting some dojis. That's even there, and this one. So that's the support area for, yeah, this is where most of the transactions are held at 1.25 area. I'll try to add a bit more. I'll just try to, from the start, of course, it's at a very low. So anyway, yeah, I think I'll just wait for now. The resistance, of course, the all-time high. I might possibly wait at golden fib to 0.786 as my entry point. A breakdown to 786, this the 1.30 as a strong support or buying area. So for now, or wait for at least a bullish divergence here. So bullish divergence, whichever comes first. So yun lang masasabi ko kay look prim. Maano na siya, it's already overbought. So dan, asa na yun? So done. So I think we're done. We're all done. We answered everything. Oh, there's one more. Most alts will pop. Speedy does. Ab. So nothing much, just for the RSI. It's just happened here. I don't know what happened here. That scam week. But yeah, it's actually approaching a possible golden cross. So maybe possibly tomorrow or within the next 2 days. Anyway, so above that, EMA, a bit below it. And this one is a doji. So, so we'll use it a bit. So normally I use it as a possible point of reversal of the trend. So that's already it. And maybe another more here. Just want to say it here. It's a very long consolidation for it. So where is the last point of? So on conservative note, we'll use this 3 point of controls above here, which is below, just below the EMAs. I don't know what happened here, that it created a very long wick. This is a daily time frame, and I'm expecting a possible, does it kiss already? Almost, it, it will almost kiss the EMAs. So I'm expecting a possible bullishness after it crosses and form a golden cross. So for now, since it's trading also above the point of control, I might possibly go long, or I mean test long. Test long first. I normally use a test long. And with immediate TP at this area where that scam wick appeared. So $450, a solid breakout to that to all-time high, which is 707. Anyway, let's try to look at it. I'm not trading it actually, or haven't traded the perpetual of it. Also, I have no holdings on it. So the all-time high, yeah, possibly at that area, because here is 666.66. So I think that's it. Golden cross will confirm the bullishness of AVA. So at this area, I might possibly go test long because it's already above the point of control, and this my immediate trade. So that's a possible 36%, 0.23 without leverage. Yeah, if you can wait, yeah, you can also take the all-time high as a possible next TP1 and or TP2, which is 100, more than 100% or 113% or 14%. Sorry. So if I do tranches in longing or buying, I also do tranches in selling. Normally TP1 and TP2. So I think that's it. I've done. What else? Most alts will pop as long as um, personally, I'm trading mostly on altcoins. Altcoins and some, of course, BTC, of course. But when it comes to dollar terms, most of it are actually altcoins. What divergence indicator are you using? Is it built in one of the community script? Yeah. Let me just check. A divergence indicator. I think so. It's one of the. Yeah, that's one. This one. Is there any other thing else? Yeah, I think that one. So this one. It's not a built-in. It's actually uh, created by a trader. Yeah, trader. Okay, so I think that's it, guys. If you have other questions, then feel free to ask, else I will end the stream. So anyway, I hope everyone is making good gains because we are in a bull run, and if you do not make a good gains in this bull run, it will be harder for you to make ones in the bear market. So yeah, as much as possible, strike when it's bull market. Yeah, for me, because actually I've been accumulating some USDT also for to sustain in the bear run. Because last bull run, actually, yeah, I don't have work on the last bull run, just right after the last bull run. Can you recommend any sources for good technical analysis for learning? Oh, tech TA for learning. I normally just read the Investopedia and then actual trades using it. But right now, as much as possible, I want to make it as simple as possible. Though I'm exploring other indicators, the lesser it is, for me, it's the better. Because there's a lot of indicators that you can look into. Do you know how to use Fibonacci time? Oh, actually, no. Unfortunately, no. But if you can share share how to do it, then maybe I'll try to learn on it. Actually, I read it sometimes, but I just I just did not apply it yet on the actual trade. So of course, as as much as I want to share it, I still cannot share it um, based on actual trades. So I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much. So I don't know much on the outcome. So unfortunately, I cannot use that. But yeah, as much if you want to teach on how to use it, then much better. Setting for divergence indicator, I just actually changed it from the default setting here is the 50 and then the overbought is 70, which is the also the default for RSI, and then the oversold here is 30. I just changed it to 90 and 20. Before, the overbought area is 80. However, since I observed that most or some of the cryptocurrencies are really reaching more than 90, that's why I changed it to 90 RSI for the overbought area. And I think the rest is just the default area. So I think that's it. I just the hidden bullish and the hidden bearish, I just uncheck it because it's just the same with the regular bearish and the regular bullish. So yeah, to make it just simple, I just uncheck it. But if you want to check it, yeah, you can just uh, check it and see at least 5 here. Regular bearish and then the hidden bearish and then regular bullish and hidden bullish with the same number. Kasi pareho lang sila eh. So they're done. Done. So anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. See you again next time. And I hope everyone is making good gains, sustainable gains until sustainable gains. Until, syempre, for a lifetime. As much as possible, syempre. So, bye guys. But I really want to learn more on it, on the, kasi nabasa ko lang about the fib trend, fib time something. So, yun. So, ang ginagamit ko lang yung fib retracement kasi ngayon. Yung fib time, hindi ko pa siya nagagamit in actual trades. Though nabasa ko siya something on Investopedia. So, pero hindi ko pa siya ganun naintindihan. So, I also need to learn it also. So, I think that's it, guys. And hope to see you again next time. Bye, guys. So, nagre-retrace na siya. Nagpo-pull back siya.